Joseph was only 17, yet even in his youth, the hand of God was upon him. He was the son of Jacob, the favorite of all his children, born in the latter years of his father's life. To show his love, Jacob gave Joseph a coat of many colors, a robe of honor, of beauty, and distinction. But where there is favor, envy often follows. Joseph's brothers could not bear to see him in that coat, and jealousy festered in their hearts. Joseph was honest and faithful, often bringing word to his father about his brother's wrongdoings. But each report, though truthful, made their hatred burn hotter. They resented the love Jacob showed him, the attention he received, and the sense of destiny that seemed to surround him. One day, Joseph could no longer contain the vision God had placed in his heart. "Please, listen to the dream I had," he said, excitement glowing in his eyes. "We were out in the field, binding sheaves of grain, and my sheaf stood upright, while all of your sheaves gathered around mine and bowed down." The brothers stopped in shock, their faces dark with anger. "Do you really think you will reign over us? Will you truly rule over us?" they said, bitterness dripping from their words. They could not yet understand that this was not boastfulness, but a glimpse of God's plan. Joseph did not stop there. Another dream came to him, grander and more mysterious. "I had another dream," he said. "The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me." Even Jacob, though he loved Joseph dearly, was puzzled. "What is this dream?" he asked. "Shall your mother, your brothers, and I indeed come to bow to you?" He quietly pondered the meaning, wondering what God was saying, while his other sons' hearts filled with jealousy and hatred. Joseph did not know the trials ahead, the betrayal, the pit, the chains of slavery, the prison walls. Yet God's plan was already moving. The dreams were not pride, they were prophecy. The visions were not arrogance, they were assignment. Even in the midst of envy and strife, God had destined Joseph for greatness. This young boy, despised by his brothers and misunderstood by his family, would rise to a position of power, wisdom, and authority. The dreams were a promise of salvation for many, a reminder that God sees beyond the present and works even through suffering to bring his plans to fulfillment. Joseph only saw visions. God saw a ruler in the making.